Hey guys, I'm Kill Frenzy and you're watching DJ Times TV. I was just bored really, not going to school and playing around with Fruity Loops, just trying to make techno. And then I discovered a ghetto house and I was sold. I was like gone. I was listening only to ghetto house like crazy. I was like opening my windows. I had like turntables and I put the speaker on and banging a ghetto house. And I got complaints all the time, but I loved doing it. It was so funny because the lyrics were so funny in that genre, right? So it was kind of provocative, those kind of songs. So yeah, I like that. It was funny to me. The first real gig I got was in Ghent. It was like a booty party, and actually it's a funny story. The first time I came there was the first time I was going to play a set, right? So I was really nervous, and I played ghetto house, ghetto tech, so we used to play fast records, but I didn't have enough records. So I have like some slower ghetto house records, but most of them are really fast. So what you had to do was like pitch up the turntables, but I had like at home I had turntables that went quicker, right? So at the club, I looked up on the internet because I saw a lot of guys on the forums. They pitched up the turntables. So I pitched them up, like opened the whole thing, took a screwdriver to the Technics turntables, and I started DJing. Crowd was there. I started playing, and the pitch just didn't work anymore. So I was like DJing with one turntable for like 10 minutes until they switch out another one. Luckily, he never found out I did it until maybe now. So I hope you're not watching. Just sending a demo, a Booty Clap demo over. Well, I couldn't get him to listen at first, so I sent it to a friend of mine, Nick Monaco, and he put it in his like Dropbox or some special Dropbox, and then he got to listen, and yeah, he emailed me saying like, yeah, we want the track for a Dirtybird compilation, so that's how that happened. I don't know what went into create it. Definitely a lot of influences what I listen, like old influences like ghetto house and techno and some house as well. Very Chicago style sound, I think. That's a lot of the influence. And then I had like a bunch of tracks, a couple of tracks, right, like 5 or something at the time, and then I was like thinking, well, these tracks are pretty strong, so I called Claude and I was like, hey, what do you think about maybe doing an album? Because he asked me to do it before, but I wasn't ready at all, I felt. So this time I thought like maybe like I think I'm ready to do an album. So I started working on it, and it's funny because the last 4 months is actually where I made most of the tracks and switched out other ones that I first thought like, okay, I'm gonna start an album. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Yeah. That's amazing because I was there for some of his shows and he was playing like nearly the whole album, and I was just like so happy. I was like standing there like yes, oh, like a little baby, you know, like really happy. Yeah, I'm experimenting a lot with some new stuff, new music. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next, and I did some. I did a compilation. Sorry, not a compilation. A collab with Justin J, a new one. I like working with him. It's really fun to work with him. It's coming out on Pets Records in like June, I think. Yeah. And I did another track with Sasha Robati. It's a really like dance mania banging track. So yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna release that yet, but yeah. To me, it's just funny because I grew up listening to those type of tracks, and I for some reason I decided like I'm just gonna call all the next tracks I make stupid like dumbass names about lady parts or whatever, and then yeah, I just started doing that. I'm actually cooling that down a little because I think I like, how do you say, take it too far, but it was definitely funny. Yeah.